Alright, so I'm streaming. Oh, Jack, you're showing us offline. Oh, that's because you're practicing it. Um, yeah, okay. So, well, let's do the round of betting. So, Chris and Jack, you're exempt from this round of betting.
Oh,
Uh, who've we got? Is Parp here?
Pop's here.
inside the train.
Hello, Parp. What track do you
Hello,
think it's
Parp.
going to be?
Hi, Pat.
Hi everyone. Hope you're all well.
Hope this letter finds you well.
What track do you think we're doing today, Parp? What's your guess going to be? I think we should give championship points for correct guesses.
Chris already told us it was Silverstone, so I'm going to say Silverstone.
No, he didn't. Did he?
We did. We don't know if it was a joke or not, but that's what he
Yeah.
said.
Oh, right. Blake, what track do you think?
I went with Spain.
Well, Ace.
Yeah, I think that was a genuine slip up. I'm probably wrong, but I'll say so.
Okay. I'm saying Spa and Lemon.
Yeah, I think Spa. I would like Spain, I think, but I think Spa.
Yeah, I'd fancy Spain as well. But okay, that's our guesses. Oh no, Ray.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't get a guess.
Get lost. Right, what's your one?
I was going to say Spa.
Yeah, no one cares.
Oh, you
Right,
guys are
okay.
going to be so relieved.
So we've guessed 2 tracks. There's 6 of us, and we've guessed 2 tracks.
No.
No, we've done Spa.
We guessed all the S's.
Oh, 3 tracks. Sorry,
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
All the S's, yeah.
They're
So
gonna
come on
throw
then.
dark horse at us.
Yeah, you'll
God.
be glad to know that it's Vietnam.
Oh my god.
No. Are you joking?
Way.
Nope.
No, we're not doing it.
Awesome. Well done, guys. Well done.
Why have you done this?
Well
Why have you
played.
done this?
Why did you all put such crap tracks in the hat?
Who put
my
Hang on.
God.
Who put Vietnam in the hat? I'm actually going to go and find out if you don't tell me.
It wasn't
Wow,
me,
so
but
much
I'm so up
for
for it.
Anonymity.
Was it?
It was almost
Was it
me,
Blake?
but I accidentally put Netherlands in.
No,
I
it
meant
wasn't
to,
Blake.
but it's not.
No, it wasn't me.
Good
Lemon?
grief.
No.
I assumed it was
What's
Blake.
It was not me.
Was it you, Chris? Is this
No.
your pick?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh.
It was me. It was Bray.
Oh,
Yeah.
you bitch.
There we go.
I wanted some chaos, boys. I feel
Oh,
like a good bit of chaos.
a lot of front wings going here.
Right.
Oh, come on, Blake. As if we started quality and you're complaining. Come on.
Who are we waiting on?
I wasn't on about
Oh,
person,
Chris
though. I
and
was
Jack.
on about lobby-wide scenario.
Right.
Just,
How do you feel about swapping driver?
Vietnam, though.
I just
How
went
long
through
is the helmet
slower
gonna
than
put me
you
on?
on that. Chris,
How much, though?
3/10.
Ooh.
So that's a
Well, it's the
yeah.
only time I went even close to that.
Yeah, me too. I was
Jack,
in
do you have
trouble.
any preference over which dams driver you are?
Which
damn
I
driver?
don't really mind, actually. Do you?
No, I don't. Well, yeah, I don't want to be Dan Tinkton. So
Okay. I'll be
driver
in then.
1, if that's all right.
Oh yeah, Ace, did you have a preference? I just kind
Rifle.
of picked. I didn't care.
No, I don't have any preference.
Alright.
Although I do have KFC as a sponsor of my car, which I'm not really that keen on. But I'll take the hit on that.
Alright, I'm just going to quickly go through the lobby setup. So we're doing 2020 at 2 cars. We've got a 30-minute qualifying session, which is our practice. We've got 2 50% race distances. One's
Yeah.
sprint, one's feature. The car performance is equal. Starting grid is qualifying. Safety car collisions are on. Damage is reduced. Because it's a hand-picked track or something, the weather is dry. Parc Fermé is on.
We're not having dynamic weather.
We are on
Not for
some
this one.
races. I think when they do random
Okay.
tracks, we're doing dynamic weather, but otherwise they're choosing.
All right, okay.
And the rest of the stuff. Oh, manual race starts, and I believe I'll just
Formation
double
lap?
check. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to check. Formation lap. Yes.
Is there
it's on.
AI?
Not for
No
this one.
AI this week.
No AI.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Why no AI this week?
We'll see whether we are in the mix or not, and if we end up just out for the back, then we'll maybe chuck them in for a different one.
How much practice have you two done?
Oh yeah, that's good to know. Some.
Yeah.
Not as much as we wanted to, I don't think.
We've done a lot of time trial. We got distracted by glory on the world leaderboards.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare you too much, but we're both top 50 in the world at Vietnam
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
There's only about
because it's F2, right? So there's not many.
Yeah, there's barely any
in
people.
total, yeah.
That's great. That's really good.
And it's Vietnam.
Is there only 50 times?
Ooh. Coming out of the
Burn!
That's right. She's got a track picked, so we'll let her
Yeah,
have
why
a...
did you pick it? I didn't think it was going to get picked ever. I just threw it in there for some chaos.
I didn't think any of us would predict this one.
Why
You sound like
why did you pick it first?
Oh,
you sound like one of those Trump voters or Brexit voters that after the thing were like, I can't believe it. Why has everyone done this? It was just a joke. It was a joke.
You got regret.
can I be reminded of what the
I was
setup
going to ask what the
situation
setup thing is, yeah.
You have to have wet tyres on.
Yeah.
You
It's,
choose
it's
it.
front wing and tire pressure is all you can change.
And brake bias.
But we can pick the preset, or we have to use the same
No,
preset.
you can pick whatever preset you want, and then
Okay.
change those three areas.
So brake balance, tire pressures, and front wing.
Yes,
Okay, fine. And
Those are
is
just-
park permit on or off?
it's on. So once you pick a
shit.
preset, you're locked in for the whole
Alright.
practice and first race,
Oh shit!
and then you can change it for the feature.
Right. Okay. Can you completely change it for the feature, or is it limited?
Yeah. No, you can
Yeah, right,
you can
okay.
change a preset, and yeah.
Cool. All right. Great.
But my logic there was, if you change your preset, it's such a gamble because it changes so much that
Yeah.
Yeah.
it might make things worse. You didn't
Oh,
realize
yeah.
how good you had it.
Oh, I'd love to know what wings I ran in the.
I know.
Can you load a setup? Oh, you can. I suppose you can. And so I could have a look.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with looking.
What? Oh, Hanoi. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the fella. I wonder if it'll. Oh, yeah, it does apply. That's good. All right. Great. I'll return to default now that I've got that bit of info.
Oh no, this is the track
Information.
where car just doesn't want to turn in on the hairpin.
Yep.
Jack, how's that been working
I
for you in
guess I'm fine
practice?
with that. setup.
How's what been working?
The lack of turning left or right or whatever it is that you've got on your controller sometimes.
It's been fine. I don't know if that's because I've mainly been in solo and time trial. It might be a network thing. I don't. Yeah, it's been fine, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I think it might just be a lobby setup thing because when I had it in China, I've never had it in China before, and yeah, seems to be a bit random.
Yeah, maybe.
This track. Oh, I've forgotten it.
This is going to be seriously difficult. What a brilliant track they've actually picked here when you think about what they've done.
When I think about what they've done, the word brilliant does not come to mind.
Sheer brilliance.
This season has the potential to be incredibly difficult. I mean, you can
Yeah,
pick
massive.
Baku, Singapore, Monaco, Vietnam,
We've got all the street bloody circuits. Oh.
Japan.
So, honestly, this one was my pick. I took one look at the track list and went, everyone's picked a load of shit tracks, I'm going to pick one of them.
you did the right thing, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess.
What were they doing, Ray?
Hey!
So we only get 2 sets of tyres
Yes.
for qualifying.
Oh, were you not here for
Wow.
the practice round, Lemon?
No, he wasn't.
No.
Right, so the medium tyre, which you can use for qualifying, is also the tyre that you'll need to use in the second race, in the feature race. So use it at your own peril.
Oh.
You can get away
Oh,
with a
so-
few laps, but
So
if
we've
you-
got 30 minutes, and essentially we've got about
One
5
set of
laps to do.
tyres.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
issue.
Okay.
they're fairly durable.
Yes,
Last
yeah.
week I went out with about 12 minutes left, which gave me an initial 3 laps, and then it gave me one more lap after that, and I felt like I could have had another set of 3 laps, so gone out with about 17 or 18 minutes left in the session.
So is it sprint then feature?
Yes.
No.
Oh, sorry,
No,
feature. This
feature then sprint.
But what I'll tell you, Lemon, is the tyres that you do your qualifying on, you don't start the race on them.
Right.
This is just a so these soft tyres are just qualifying only, so you might as well
Okay.
burn
So
them
you
up.
can blitz them.
Yeah.
So the mediums I have to use in the second race.
In the sprint
And
race. Yeah.
Is that so? That's a zero pit stop race.
That's it. So that's the tyre you'll use for the whole race.
Okay. Fine. Okay, got you. I'm on board now.
I have cocked this lap up in
Yeah, so
about
the-
several different ways.
The tyres seem like an issue in quali, but they're not. At least they weren't in Bahrain particularly, because I set my fastest lap after the timer had gone. After about 15 flying
Yeah.
laps
Yeah.
was when I set the fastest time.
Okay.
Yeah. I still totally
So
expect
don't
the
worry about
fastest
using
lap.
up the tyres.
Yeah.
No.
I expect the fastest lap to be in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the session still.
Yeah, it'll be the fuel load that dictates it. More than the
You
tyres.
can't just fuel it, right?
No,
No,
it's just where you got to burn it off.
But it still runs down. Yeah. Okay.
So, initial laps, Jack is on a 150.7, whilst Clayton is on a 157.
I haven't even left the pitch yet. I'm still finding about my tyre pressure.
I'm not exactly sure how I got away with that. Wow. Very reduced damage today.
Not a bad thing.
Oh, Ray almost running out of room.
Oh, that was close. You saw that?
Yeah.
Right. I'm ready to go out.
I don't know what the fuck to do. This is horrible.
There's nothing against me telling my teammate where they need to
Teammates,
catch up
do what
with
you want.
time.
Do what you want.
I know Sector 1 was awful because I missed turn 1 completely and I fucked
Yeah,
up
you
turn 3.
Yeah, you got 2 seconds to find on Jack in Sector 1.
Just in
Who are you
Sector
teammates
1.
with, Ace? Ray.
What's that, Lemon?
Are you teammates with Ray?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's the only way to get them to talk.
How's this lap, Ace, so far?
Right. Okay. Let's go
Give
then.
me any times.
I feel like I need a booster cushion. What's going on with my chair?
This is a much faster time. A 155.
Oh, so we.
Delighted with
Oh,
that.
so you can't even adjust the fuel when you go out. So I've only got a few laps to fuel it.
I need to
Yeah.
bring you down to earth and say Pop's already another 51.5 Clayton.
Yeah, that's. You don't need to tell me that. That's easy peasy.
Purple in sectors 1 and 3.
Oh wow, these cars are fucking great.
Chris,
Oh,
are you just
man.
biding your time?
Break so
Bits?
early.
At the moment, yeah.
He's confident, isn't he?
I'm not confident. I don't know how quick the tyres are going to wear out. So I'm the opposite. I'm scared of the tyre wear.
Gonna run out of
What was
fuel.
your time, Part?
51.5.
Oh, that's still a second quicker than me. I got a 52.4 now. Okay.
You're losing
Oh,
6
man.
tenths in the
I
first sector.
literally never thought I'd race this track again.
8 tenths in the last sector, right?
8 tenths in the last sector.
Yeah, your sector 2 is fine. Your sector 3 is where you need to work at.
Jesus, 8/10, yeah.
Get your foot down, get your foot down.
Oh, I don't know where the pit entry is, do I? That's another problem with this track.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can miss it on this one easily. We did that in practice.
Oh, this final fucking sector, this is going to be a... Oh, wow. There's not a lot of turning there, mate. This is going to be a little discovery time. I might have to use these tyres fully up.
That's what I do, Lemon. That's what I did in Bahrain, Lemon.
Those are the tyres that you're on, though, Lemon. You're on the mediums, right?
Yeah.
They're your race tyres for the sprint race.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Okay.
I've only got 4 laps of fuel in anyway.
Okay.
I can't abuse them too much.
Alright, where's this fucking pit entry? Keeping an eye out for it, I just can't remember where there it is.
Oh,
I
this
think.
is not a good introduction track for F2.
I know Lemon missed Bahrain, he's going right into Vietnam, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't do any running this week either. I knew I wouldn't.
Fair enough. Just be honest with yourself.
Wild. Right, last sector then, Ace, apparently, you said. Okay.
I don't even need to look at the time, so I've not put anything down as a good lap yet.
Jack is properly fast in sector 2.
So far.
This is going to be
isn't it?
so interesting.
Right, that's enough
Oh,
updates
stop.
from me. I'm going to
Stop.
head up to the track myself.
Alright, Ace.
Have you done a lap yourself yet, Ace?
It's literally, I'm about to go out now.
I think he might have been watching some people just to try and get the lay of the land a little bit, maybe.
Nah, I've been
It's-
watching the times, really.
Not
It's
fair.
really upsetting though that Isaac, you're already, 7
Yeah.
tenths down on me? After your first lap.
Sorry about that.
I knew this would fucking happen. I'm not even vaguely surprised.
Exactly, I knew this would happen. Fucking can't have anything nice in Detroit. You can't have shit in Detroit, Jack. You can't have shit in F2.
Yeah.
So what's the current top 3 then?
Oh, I don't mind that.
We have Jack with a
Nice one, Lemon.
50.7.
Okay.
Mark with a
Done.
51.5.
Where's that
and
come
now
from? Well-
Lemon with a 51.8 on the medium.
Whoa.
On a
I
medium?
thought that was,
On the
I thought
mediums,
I thought that was absolute
Shut the
cock.
front door.
Wow, Lemon.
that's actual pace.
That's an enormous pace.
For the
I think I'd
medium.
struggle with that.
And then
On those
Clayton,
mediums.
you've
They're not
got
nice
Blake
mediums.
in 4th on the 52.3, I'm in 5th on the 52.4, and then yourself with a 55.4.
Thank you.
So you got to
I
find
think
4
you
seconds.
just get lulled into
Yeah.
thinking you're going super slow, don't you? Because it just does not turn into any corner.
Yes,
whatsoever.
exactly.
It feels so
And then
slow.
the braking zones are so big and the acceleration zones are so big.
Yeah, it feels really slow, these cars, but it's
You want
not.
another
Wow.
flying lap here, Lemon?
Yeah, I think I am, yeah.
Okay.
I think the tyre deck might come in more to play here than in Bahrain, maybe? In the quali?
Well, I tell you what, I'm sliding around that hairpin.
Oh, I'm pulled to the left here.
Oh yeah, got you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
back
grey at
there.
the hairpin?
That'd be
Me.
Ace.
On an outlap?
Yeah, I'm on an outlap as well.
Cool.
It's a bit deep that.
I found 3 seconds in turn 1.
Nice!
That'll help.
Yeah,
That,
wow.
that turn 1's a big mystery to me still in these cars. It took me forever to get it right in the F1
The
cars.
third sector is a mystery in these cars.
That too.
It's actually
That's
not
where
so
I'm-
bad when it clicks. Like it didn't take me long, to be honest. So you should be alright with it.
I picked the track thinking that Sector 3 would take a good race and a bit for people to get the hang of. So I was disappointed when it didn't take that long.
about Lemon coming right in and setting lap time on the mediums? That's insane.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I'm not getting too excited quite yet. I'm struggling
That's a good base though, dude.
struggling to match it now.
Do you know what? Are you still on the mediums now, though?
Yeah.
I'd say, well, I shouldn't be opening you, but peel them off and save them. Do your laps on the softs.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I said, I've only got a few laps of fuel in, so I'm going to...
Where's the braking zone for turn 1? That was too early.
It's only my third lap.
Nice, Chris.
Oh. I got myself up to third then. Well, second for a split second. Oh, Chris, you wanted a second flying lap?
Yeah, yes.
I assume so. I'll give you the room on the straight. I'll be on the right hand side.
Alright,
Oh,
thank you.
I must have run out of fuel. Oh shit, oh no! I've
Oh
gone for a quicker
no!
lap. What? I swear I had another lap.
Oh, Pop.
Yes. Do you know what? I'm really rooting against Chris and Jack in this. I don't know if I'm alone in that.
That's not the exact opposite of the point.
Yeah, but you know, fuck you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Having all that practice.
Yeah, like we were allowed to. Ugh.
That was meant to be my pit lap, shit. I'm slow, so you're going to... Sorry.
About the element?
I'm just heading down to the hairpin. I'm on the first big straight. I think I'm well clear of the next car. So
I've done the same thing.
First.
Out of fuel. Is it you just behind me, Clayton? Sector 3.
Yeah, but I'm coming in as well, so...
Oh, blimey. Yeah, I knocked the wall quite a bit there. Going up. Oh my word, okay. There is some time to be found.
I'm staying right, whoever's coming down the straight.
Okay. Element.
Who's the orange car? Is that
doing
Blake?
the thing where it
Yeah.
doesn't want to turn to the hairpin.
Alright, I'm going to stay right until after the DRS zone, Blake, so you should be right fine. Oh, Blake, you naughty boy.
What happened?
What? With Blake?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be coming up on you, Lemon. You're out of fuel, aren't you?
Yeah, it's alright. I'll stay wide at the hairpin. Blake got right in my slipstream, even though I was going about 15 miles an hour. But the spooks at me.
Keep
So
getting
how
little
long-
purple sectors every now and then. I can't. Really
Approximately is the second race.
It's like 2/3, I think, is the...
Damn it!
And the main race is approximately half a length of an F1 race.
Are
it's
you
50%
talking
though, isn't it?
time-wise?
So a quarter of the length, isn't it? No, laps-wise.
That was gonna be a good time. Oh, I hit the wall in the last sector.
Ray, can you... Oh, you're still out on
I
track,
haven't got
yeah?
my certificates of it. No, I haven't.
How long have we got left? 10 minutes.
Oh, I tell you what, it's gone quite quick.
Yeah, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It goes quick, yep.
I think Bahrain last week was about 18 laps for the feature and 12 for the sprint.
Sounds
Oh,
about right, yeah.
So I'm guessing it'd be
Yeah.
about 15 and 9 here
Fucking
maybe.
take me out my box.
Yeah.
What are you fucking doing?
Yeah, I just wanted to approximate.
Oh. Lemon, you've helped me up here.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. I knew you were coming in. I was just fucking stood around.
I mean, to be fair,
fucking
it
arseholes.
took me about 4 minutes to do that laugh, Jack, so you had your time.
Oh dear. Honestly, what are they doing at Dams? Bunch of rookies.
God,
Bunch of
21%
fucking
tyre
amateurs.
wear so far.
Who's got the most laps? Most laps so far is Jack with 4. Most people have done 3 and a few have done 2.
I'll be right back.
Ace, Pop and
Oh,
Chris are on the 2.
Are we allowed to change presets in qualifying? I can't remember.
It's
you
Park
won't be allowed.
Ferme.
Okay.
Front wing,
Actuals.
tyres.
Oh.
Yeah, only front wing and tyre pressure, and then brake bias, obviously.
Oh, actually, yeah, I need to go out with enough time to come back in.
Who's that yellow car at the hairpin? Is that Lemon?
That is me.
Yellow's going to be, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lemon's gonna be
Lemon.
bright
If
blue.
there's someone away that might get disqualified. But no,
Con-
that's alright.
Confusingly,
Yeah, I was on part bot to not get disqualified.
confusingly, Pop's car is red and black, and the icon's yellow. So just
yeah.
just bear that in mind if you ever get into a situation.
God, the front right takes a beating, doesn't it? Actually, the fronts in general do. Probably why I hit the wall in the last
Oh
second.
yeah, race director. Let's have a look.
Freak out of it.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, Lemon, something to watch out for too. When you pit in the races and stuff, your tyres, there's no blankets, so they're going to be ice cold for your first lap.
Oh,
So yeah,
Lovely.
the first few corners are definitely trickier.
that's good. Thanks for that heads up.
I'm on a flying lap in the first sector. I don't know what the guy in front of is.
It was Grispot, I think. Oh, well. Where are you?
About
Yeah, it's
5
Grispot.
seconds,
I'll
few
pull over
seconds behind.
to the right.
Thank you.
Jack's coming along just after as well, I think.
Cheers.
There's someone else.
Who's the
Someone
blue car
on the back straight.
on the first
And,
straight?
it's Jack.
Okay.
Come on, me.
They're starting to give up.
What tyres you on, Jack? Softs?
Yeah, soft still.
What time you got?
50.7 at the minute.
Oh, good. Where's that good enough for? I can only see up to 4.
He's in third.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't.
Not being able to manage the fuel is quite a lottery, isn't it? Because you can't decide how much goes in.
No,
So then
Mm,
you just got to kind of
yep,
like it or lump it.
come on.
pretty much.
You back in the pits there, Jack? Got a red spanner.
Yeah, I fucked up the first corner into sector 3. That right
So what's the
hander.
plan? Go back out on the softs again?
I might go out on the mediums, you know. Because I'm not enjoying these softs anymore, they're a bit...
That hairpin is my problem area, definitely. Can't get around there without skidding.
probably the corner I've got nailed down the most. That hairpin.
Carl wants to get away from me as I turn through.
Right, let's just see.
Come on, fucker.
Oh great, thank you. Cheers, Ace.
Thank you, Ace.
You on a fast one?
No, I'm on an outlap.
Oh, that's good.
You want to give me a bit of a tow, though? I wouldn't mind that.
I can try, but I'm not stopping. I'm not slowing down. You can catch up, you can have it.
That's fine, I'm, yeah, I think I'm better off not. It will all go horribly wrong otherwise.
Oh, that was better through the hairpin. That's the one. That is the one.
Okay.
Okay, we're falling down the field. You've dropped to P6.
Fast lap, turn 1, who's this behind me?
I've just come out the pits, don't worry.
Okay, yep, I'm on an in lap, so.
Got Lemon and Jack sector 1 on fast laps.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull over to the right here, Pop, so you can head on past.
Thank you.
Oh, I've already been bumped down to 4th. Damn it, who was that? Oh, that felt good. Yeah, Lemon is right on the pace here. For missing Bahrain as well.
What's your time, Ray?
50.7.
Okay.
There's time to be had there still too, but I don't know if we're gonna make it back out in time now. Plus my tyres are really warm. 44% warm.
Oh, I've got the thing where the car won't turn into a hairpin.
Oh no! Lemon's on a 50.5, that's 210. Wow, it's close! I think Pop's got a decent gap in first though, isn't he? 4 tenths or so, 3 tenths?
Has anyone taken any damage yet?
I took a little bit of wing damage.
I thought I got you there, Pop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get out in time. Damn it!
His tyres are holding on pretty well. Oh, am I going to get to the end of the lap though? That's the problem. No. Come on. Hang on, the long one in
Wow,
it.
you two are close, Pop and Lemon. Holy!
Can you read it out to us?
Pop's got a 50.173, Lemon's got a 50.195.
Oh no, I'm not going to get to the end, I don't think.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, that was my last lap. I'm not gonna get out in time now. I just get to watch. Got a bunch behind that I believe can beat me. See what happens.
You happy for me to join you as a co-commentator?
Yeah.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah, I had a bad wing on that last run. I had no time to come in and out, so it stopped me. But I didn't feel like I had much more
Wow,
to give.
Pop improved even more, 50.005, nearly in the 49s. Holy.
So far, fastest lap is a 1:51.2.
Oh boy.
Even made it in the 49! 49.4
Oh, yes.
for Lemon!
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
That was an absolutely. That was fucking perfect. That lap.
Oh, you bitch!
Ace is
Oh my
bitching.
god.
Have you been doing F2 all season, Lemon?
Yeah, what's this? Lemon,
I
where's
don't know
this
where
come
that's.
from?
I don't know where that's come from. That was incredible. That lap.
Hello.
Wow, what an interesting grid lineup that is. Oh, I like this season already. That's fun.
I literally ran out of fuel about 10 meters after the line.
Timed it perfectly then.
Lemon, that was so close. 49.4 as well. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well, Parp, Chris, and Ace
Not
still
over
across
yet.
the line. Yeah.
Yep. Can Pop beat it? Oh,
Come on, Chris.
oh,
You've gone
that's
very
wide.
deep.
Yep.
No, that's it. Oh.
Careful, Parp, because you got a fast Chris behind.
I'm 3/10 down at the moment, but I know I left a load of time in the last sector, so I don't know.
Oh no.
Nah.
That's,
Not
also,
now.
that's gone wide as well.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
You never know what you're going to get at the end.
Last corner can make up time.
Oh, so Jack, your fastest lap was on medium.
No, that's what I was on
Doesn't
last.
improve, but third place is still good.
Oh, Jack,
Oh,
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
close, bud.
Yeah, I had the wrong thing on spectator.
Only I could have done probably at least half a second quicker than that, but I just couldn't get it consistently after the tyres went off.
Have you given up on this lap, Ace, or is it still fast?
I think he's
Well,
still
it's not
going.
fast, but it's the old wheel improvement.
Yes.
52, yep, nice. Jack, we were close, bud.
Very, look at that.
Wow,
annoying
I'm
that
miles
you're
off
on
you
the wrong
guys.
side, though.
So, yeah, well, 8th place is mine.
Yeah, that's an impressive performance there, Lemon and Isaac. That's
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, right on the pace and quicker.
fucking 6/10 quicker.
How have you done that?
Oh,
Still.
That's got to be some kind of. Something's gone wrong here.
what do you mean?
Has he accidentally
you
hopped in a
don't trust
Mercedes or
yourself?
something?
Yeah, I'm worried that like I've got a
Well, the thing is, if
turbo or
Lemon's
something.
if Lemon's picked a different preset to everyone else, it might have just unlocked just absolute raw performance. We just don't know yet.
Yeah, true.
Or Lemon's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
well,
that. Come on.
You
it's not
bastard.
that. It's not that.
Can we
Jack,
say what
get
presets
out.
we picked, or can we not?
There's still another race to go yet with setup changes.
That's true, yeah, that's
So
true.
you're
Never
obviously
mind.
welcome to, but I don't know if don't expect a reply.
Reset full crew.
Oh, so Lemon's actually got points.
Oh,
That's
forgot
three
about
Yes,
points
championship
for Paul.
points on the board.
Yes.
Bloody hell.
Wow!
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll take it.
Wait,
Lemon-
4 points?
Lemon currently leads
Oh,
the
That's a
championship.
lot of points.
4
That
points
one,
for
that's one,
Paul
will it?
and 2 points for
yes,
Chris.
Lemon.
Crazy.
I'm in the
Impressive stuff.
leading fucking constructor. I can't believe it.
Still got a picture of that.
Oh boy. That's exciting as fuck. F2 shaping up already to be a fun season.
It's that, let's just pop that in WhatsApp so we've got it for later.
Focus on the race pace now, boys.
Also be careful with the overtakes on this track. I don't know what.
Just don't do it in sector 3.
Yeah.
No, a couple of corners, you can.
Gonna be wild, some wings may fly.
I think me and Ace are going to be the bottom feeders, just nibbling away at anyone who might lose a front wing. If it's not us losing the front wings.
Oh, this is not going to do my positions gain stat any good, is it? Again.
It could hurt you more than help you. Yeah.
There's not much
That
to the
is
strategy,
insane.
so
We might not have those
Insane
tables this year.
pace.
You should take a lot of confidence from being 6/10 ahead. That's very good.
Yeah, that's insane, Lemon.
bodes
Dude.
very
That's crazy.
I mean, I suppose the bonus is that you get points for quality. So that's, it's not like the F1 where it's like you then have to properly
Right, I'm gonna nip to the loo real quick.
I am also nipping to the loo. Do not stop.
Yeah, same here.
What's a nipping going on?
Well, Lemon's just set one hell of a time.
Alright, I'm going to nip too.
What what are the rules regarding the pit stops? Do you have to wait a certain amount of laps like in real life?
yeah, I think you got to wait 3 laps, but I haven't been able to find that anywhere. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
It actually says it in the screen.
strategy,
Yeah, it says it in the screen. A mandatory pit stop must take place on or after lap 3.
Wait. Yeah, got you. Find it. On or off? That's fine. So lap 1, lap 2 are out, but after that you can do what you want.
So if you smash your ring off in the first lap, you got to suffer for 2 laps, or do 2 pit stops, whatever you think's going to be faster.
Right. Okay. Oh, right. Got you. So if you happen to pit on the first lap, then you have to then do another lap, another pit stop, rather.
Yeah. I'm just going to disappear for 2 seconds as well.
I need to wear some friggin' vests for these Monday nights.
Some vest? What?
The pits are very sweaty.
Okay. What's the situation here then? Oh, okay. So these are completely brand new tyres.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. What to do? That's a strange one.
This is the race where we had 5 wide going into the first corner, isn't it?
Yep. Torpedo, Jack Pedo. I don't know what to do.
No, I've got no idea what to do.
Who was P3 and 4, by the way?
3 was Chris, I think. Yeah. Chris 3, Ray 4, Jack 5, me, Lake 6, Clayton
Oh, wow.
7, 8.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I thought you'd qualified higher than that. Like,
I don't really get on with the F2 cars. They're not really my thing. I mean, I had a couple of laps where I was about 6/10 up, but car won't go down to first gear and down at the hairpin, and try taking it in second, it just doesn't turn. So I just end up losing all the time. I probably would have been in the mid-50s, but probably that would have only put me in the Chris Ray ballpark.
Clayton's back.
Ray is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
we are definitely going to need a register for all the people that went off there.
Alright, so Chris is here. Is Jack here?
Hey, sir.
No.
I think it's Jack and Pop.
Jack and Pat.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh god, Jack and his toilet
Just
trip
Jack.
again.
Jack losing his kilos before the race. Cheating.
Smart that, isn't it?
Dropping his sandbags.
He's weighed
Yeah.
in. He's weighed in. He's gone for a dump. It's the great
Yep.
strategy.
So what are the teammates again? So it's Ray and Ace and Chris and Blake, is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Clayton, you're with
Pop.
Pop, yeah.
Pop, pop, pop.
Pop.
Sound of a trumpet.
Yeah, please call me by my full name. Pop, pop,
Sorry.
pop.
Pop, pop.
Sorry, Pop. How many times do you think we've called you your full name, Pop?
Oh,
Like if
at
you,
least
if you
at
take,
least thrice.
if you take cumulative parts over the years, how many times?
That's got to be in the 10,000, doesn't it?
It has
to
to
be.
be.
Just,
What, so
just
you think we've said the word Pop 30,000 times?
Maybe something like 15, maybe half that. Especially since the old night pop system.
that's
Night
a great thing. Is Jack back?
Jack's back, hello.
Alright, I think we should do a proper roll call since we missed Ray out last time, didn't we?
Okay, Chris,
Here, Shy.
Jack,
Here's it.
Ray,
Here's a.
Pop,
Yep.
Blake,
Uh-huh.
Ace.
Fucking rude.
Was that an Ace?
Present.
Clayton, Bueller, and Lemon. Right, okay, we're all here.
Here.
We've all done had enough time. Let's go.
Oh, 16 laps, lovely.
Oh,
And there is a formation lap?
Yes.
Yes.
Should be, yeah.
Oh yeah, good
Right,
question. Good
If
point.
there isn't.
I'm going to try and nail this baby bell before these lights go out.
I got some Mongo Mango.
I've got the baby bell with the soft wax on the outside, red. The red walled baby bell.
Oh dear.
You've got soft tires. Soft tires, maybe.
Yeah. Am I the only one on softs?
Park's gone soft as well.
Oh, smart.
As well.
Nice.
Don't get
Oh, I
that
need to
launch
put
on
my,
lemon.
I've got Ace bottle at the moment because I need to put my charging cable in.
It didn't occur to me that you can change tyre.
Yep, that's what that whole bit was for.
Wow, roasted, dude. Jack, how are your F2 starts? I'm right ahead of you and I'm nervous.
Not
'Cause F1, you were a dynamo.
Oh yeah, that's where it
actually not great.
Yeah, lemon gets done.
It's difficult.
Nah, you were decent in the last.
I tell you, yeah, Lemon, these F2 cars starting off the grid are a
Very
nightmare.
difficult. Yeah.
So,
It's a really weird bike point, isn't it? You're right back there.
You talking to me and Ace?
Blake and just Blake actually.
just Blake.
Bit of a traffic jam we got here, boys. Come on. Yeah, just
A
practicing for the
classic
real
Jack
one.
dive bomb.
But
Oh yeah,
Jack
Jack
went
Shido
back.
got mentioned.
Yeah, there it is.
Formullama League. 5 wide into Vietnam.
For those people who might get problems turning left at the hairpin, it's a controller thing, right? So if you steer left and then steer up left and down left a little bit, like wiggle it, it should activate it.
Activity.
Well, you know, make the input register better. Is I'm trying to say.
Oh, it's taking over.
That's early.
Oh wow, that's
Early.
quick. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
It's back.
That is genuinely really early though.
Yeah, that is,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really
So
cool.
We
Yeah.
always say that's early, but
Now.
So you don't go into the pits, because obviously it's an early pit lane.
oh,
Yeah.
Blake, you've got an answer for everything. Which monitor did you have that piece of info on?
Okay. Monitor 4.
That's a new monitor for F2, actually.
I feel like Blake's got one of those mountain. It's that move as he races as well, and he's got like 5 screens in front of him. He's just racing around with his fucking fan attack.
Who's Ray talking to?
Imagine having multiple screens.
He's just ranting in the background.
He's having an argument with himself. There we go,
Pretty much.
Jesus.
That's me every day. Oh, lightning quick Jacks!
Oh,
Stops again!
sorry, Blake.
How?
I lost it on the traction.
Alright. I thought we were 3 wide actually.
Ooh, oh.
Oh, who's done?
Fuck's sake.
Oh, that was painful to watch and to be part of.
Well, I'm really sorry, Lemon.
That's alright. I understeered into your side pod, so.
Oh my god!
How many laps you have to do before wings can be fixed?
You got to get to lap
Oh,
3.
Chris, were you in? Oh, yeah, I did. See
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, that's
You spun
painful.
right across the track in front of me.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry.
Well, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, you can change your wing, can you, until lap 3? I forgot about that rule with the tyres. Oh, Pop's got a nice
Is that so? I got to
lead.
complete 3 laps,
can-
or complete
yeah, you
2
can
and
pit,
most of the 3rd lap.
You could pit, but you'd have to pit again later, I think.
Yeah, it's not worth it. With these cars, it's a really long pit stop.
Yeah.
Oh no! Was that me? That seems like it happened afterwards.
It was. We did touch, but it was, it was me on the power.
Okay.
Clayton, you were right about leveling up the people in.
I've had a few more chicanes than expected on this first lap.
Yep.
Extra corners, huh? That's the FIA enforcing track limits. They're just adding corners now.
Well, let's hope they didn't take away our battery power or whatever it was. Suck our fuel out of our tanks before the final lap.
That seemed embarrassing.
Open it out.
First lap was at 2 minutes for me.
Yeah. Is this behind me, Ace?
Well, I don't feel good about how well this race has gone for me at the start, because I've just taken out all of the people around me and driven off.
So it's
the-
masterfully done.
The reverse grid in a feature race will make you pay for that with the big points.
Chris, have you got wing damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yellow. Well, it's like light green. It's quite mild wing damage.
I think you could still have me, you know. I have no confidence in this car.
Yeah, it
boy.
seems to be
YouTuber
driving
or the-
okay.
That's
It's
not fair, Ace.
struggled in sector 3, but it's alright in the first couple.
What happened to you, Blake?
I just binned it by myself off the hairpin.
Oh,
I
okay.
got a little nudge from Jack and it settled me a bit on the rear. And
Sorry
then
about that.
I don't know if I had a wheel on the curb, but oh no, it was, the initial instant was over, Jack. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
What
a
was
pretty
that?
good view of it, and I don't think you had anything to do. Well, you might have upset him a
Oh,
bit, but
Jack,
it wasn't
Jack,
your
Jack,
fault.
Jack, Jack, careful. I'm on your inside, Jack.
Yeah. Oh, drifting. Oh, and again.
Oh, he's going again.
And again.
Oh, Jack's took well advantage of that, you sneaky little sausage.
It's me. It's me. Sorry, that's funny.
Sorry, I shouldn't be making you laugh, you're my teammate. I'm benefiting from your.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's
what
gone.
happened
He's
there?
gone. Oh, careful. I was saying careful to myself there, Jack, rather than you.
Okay. Oh, I just lost all my braking power there. I don't know what happened.
Pop's
Tell you
pulling
what,
away,
that
I'm pulling away.
first corner is tricky,
Mm.
and then this one is as well.
I hate this one.
Well,
It's the
subsequent
worst
one as
one.
well.
Get in there.
I'm slow, but I'm consistent. So just
Oh,
buy
we got your
time.
ass, lovely. How far are they ahead? Oh, that's good.
What? Downshift.
So did anyone in any of that mess end up pitting at all? Or did everyone
No.
hold out?
You can only pit on this lap to start pitting, so
Oh.
they wouldn't have done that yet.
Just a nice ding dong ding.
Oh, missed the corner, missed the braking, had to go off a little bit.
Oh!
Oh. I'll be honest, I was expecting to see a stricken car there, Ace, after that noise.
Yeah, what was that noise?
He does this in the golf as well. He'll say he has a bad shot and he's hit it on the green, so he probably just barely missed an apex.
I just got past him and he slotted in behind me, so I don't know what it. Unless it
No,
was
I just lit the rear tyres up coming out of a corner. I caught it though, so it was alright.
got it. Golf.
Yeah,
Golf style.
Golf face. Now you know what we've got to deal with all the time, lads. Right.
Oh, I really hate this first few
Mate,
corners with the wing.
that car looks well lively.
Oil points that up.
That Ken Block.
Yeah, I hate that corner. And I still don't know how to drive it.
That gear 3 to 4, man, it's so.
Oh, there's some spiciness
touch
going on.
and go.
Back end and the braking yet again.
Oh, the
look at
you're
this.
all softs, aren't you? Right.
This could get spicy. Oh, ace.
Yeah, have to let me know when you pit.
I can't turn in! Thank you for helping me around the corner.
Oh, hello.
Pop, I'm deliberately.
Oh shit, I've outbroke myself. Boy.
I'm deliberately making a gap to you, Pop, so we can put on the same level.
Oh shit!
It's definitely not driver skill related.
That was
Do,
a little wiggle.
Does anyone know if the F2 pit stops take forever if you have a nose change?
Yes.
They do, but it's not like stupid compared to F1.
Well, like the F1, it adds 5 seconds, and it was 6
What the
seconds.
hell happened there?
Yeah,
Did I
it'll
get
add
a whack
bit more.
there? No.
No.
Not
What
from
the
there,
hell?
no, it was
Why
me,
did
yeah.
that? It just wanted to switch ends with me there for some reason.
Twitch ends. Pop's just driving off here. Wow!
Is it as you went up a gear or something, Lemon? That's
Um,
happened to me a few times.
yeah, I guess it probably was actually. Yeah.
Especially up into
That
seconds
was
for...
very strange though. I've not had that yet.
Yeah.
This car doesn't feel quite as nice in the race trim. I'll tell you that.
Well, you got 4 points for pole, mate.
That's true. That's true. It looks like we're gonna have a decent starting position for the the next race.
Try again, race 2.
Although Ace is not too far ahead, I might have a chance of having a fight with Ace.
Don't let it happen, Ace. You make your
I'm
teammate.
very slow. I'm like 3 seconds a lap slower than most of the field, mate.
I believe in you, Ace, buddy. Okay. I don't know what that does for you, probably nothing, but I believe. Apparently we're stark rivals, enemies, Ace. We're not even friends, according to everyone else. So. My
It's
words
just-
of affirmation might not do any much.
It's just what you say about each other behind each other's backs. That's the thing that
Oh, give it a rest.
gives me that idea.
I'm the only one Ace has showed his face to, Pop and Chris.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You've seen his face!
yeah.
You haven't.
What?
Where's this
What face?
information behind? How have you done that?
Development.
You're making that up.
Alright.
Well, no, I just want to know the situation. How did you get to do that?
Well, why should I tell you after you think, you know, after you're being a dick? Why did you
Well, hang on. You never tell him anything if that was the rule.
I never tell him anything. You're right
I don't know
there.
who I should be more angry at.
Be angry at yourself.
Okay, I can confirm it takes a really, really, really long time to
About
change
10
it.
extra seconds.
Yeah.
10, wow.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
Me and
I
Jack.
thought it was just. Was it just light green, Chris? You can get away with that, can you?
I'm about a second and a half a lap slower than I would be, but
Is that compared to time trial?
no, it's compared to the practice I was
Okay.
doing
I
earlier.
suppose, yeah. So you
But
got to work out
it's
whether
not quite
worth
worth it. No, it's basically about the crossover, so it's.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just try and keep it like it is, and just try and keep fourth.
It's interesting that the top three here, we've all got different. Well, you two are the same, but the tyre strategies from the end of the race will be, it's going to be different. I think that would be interesting. Oh, Clayton pits. That seemed early.
Only a little bit.
No, I don't think so. It's he's on the softs. He's got the medium stint to go.
True.
I just didn't want to hold Parp up. If Parp wanted to pit and he's coming up to lap me or something, I didn't want to hold him up in the pits. I'll take the pain now.
So, Chris, have you pitted or not?
No, I am driving my stricken car, very lightly stricken car. But
I've done my pit stop, Lemon, so you should be fine.
Great, thank you very much.
Alright, 6 seconds behind Lemon and Ace.
Oh god, I'm a minute back from Clayton.
It will readjust when you go for the line.
Oh yes, of course.
He's just pitted. It's about half a minute.
Oh, good.
18 ahead of me.
Oh, you seem to have a long way to go on those tyres. I suppose the fuel comes out. Who was the first person to pit today?
Me on about lap 4, I twist my wing.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I pitted for the wing as well.
Little bank on the safety car.
What position did you pit from, Clayton?
Third.
Okay.
So I'm net third.
I forgot what my pit lap was. I need a reminder. What's that lap on 7? That's not yet.
Harp exits the pits. Second. I think you had what, an 11 and a half second lead when you entered Park?
Oh, that's wide.
About that.
If I'm remembering right, yeah. Long pit stop for these cars on this track.
Have you pitted yet, Chris? No.
No,
I've
not yet.
outworked myself. Oh, this is depressing. Clayton, have you already had your pit stop?
Even Lemon passed your ace.
Yeah, I had my pit stop. Yeah.
These cars just understeer for me. I just can't get on the pad. Like, oh god, I've outbroken myself again.
Don't say that to me into that corner ace. I'll have a flashback.
Oh, Chris!
It's completely gone.
Oh, Chris, I'm just next to you.
Alright, I'm literally missing my ring altogether now, so now I will be definitely pitting.
If you're pitting onto softs, you're probably alright.
Yeah, you're okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit window.
It's been getting so hard to keep it on the track as the tyres went off as well. And I was just pushed my luck too far.
Oh, side by side into the pits.
What the fuck?
Got him!
Got it.
can't train for that sort of racecraft.
No.
The amazing thing was I slowed it down and I didn't break the speed limit either.
There's no risk of you breaking any speed limits around here, Ace.
Wankstein.
Wow.
This has been a traumatic experience, this race.
Wankster.
I mean, he's got a point.
It's just funny.
Don't worry, Chris. I'm sure you'll get close to passing me back at the end of the race.
I hope so.
Apart from me
What's the
first.
gap? It's a 13-second gap. It's quite a big ask.
I think you're a good 2 seconds a lot quicker than I am.
Well, here we are, Jack. Back of the pack after 9 laps.
Some things never change.
No. 12 seconds to the rest of the people.
To be fair, Chris, you were faring, like, you were ahead of me legitimately there until you put it in a wall. So you clearly got the pace.
And you've had wing damage, Chris. Don't forget.
It's true.
Oh, I just got to get back
And you've
out
got
from
TRS
Clayton.
now. Don't outbreak yourself.
I
Lemon,
almost
have you
certainly
pitted
will.
yet?
No, Lemon hasn't pitted.
I'm just pitting now. Sorry, I didn't. Who asked that? I didn't hear
Ray.
it.
That was Ray.
Oh, okay. Maybe I just wasn't listening. I heard you say that. Right.
Should be alright, Ray. Just let me know when you've crossed the white line so I know you're not there, because it's so hard to...
Cross the white line.
Okay, cool. Because you drift into it, don't you? You understeer into the pit exit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I actually gained time on you. If it stops.
Be hammering my battery right now if I could.
Don't think I can chase down Pop, but...
Well, thanks, Ray and Chris, for sucking the fun out of my Monday night.
Right?
Why
Oh,
me?
You picked this track.
Oh, right, well... They didn't have to
What's
pick
that?
it, did they?
It was by no means the worst track on that list.
Yeah,
Pick better
definitely.
tracks
well-
next time, guys.
It's add
Yeah.
chaos, add spice. Look at this. We've got Lemon on the pole.
Oh, I'm not going to get DRS, am I?
Even Lemon.
Even Lemon
Even
got
Lemon.
a pole.
Oh, I am going to get DRS.
What was that time?
Ooh.
Quit.
1:49.2.
Really? You're a lying bastard.
It was almost that bad. It was 151.7, wasn't it?
There was.
Is that all good, Blake? I lost sight of you for a second.
No, yeah, it's all good. It was just standard sliding around the hairpins.
Yeah, I saw a bit out the side.
Yeah, backed out as it was tightening up in the final sector. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to pit again, so it's not a genuine on-track fight.
Oh yeah, I was trying to work out if that was the case because I assumed that you pitted quite early for this. So
Can't see it lasted another 6 laps.
That really long left-hander. I don't know how to take that.
is Ace? Oh no, he's a little way back, isn't he?
It's only 2.5.
Yeah.
I'm keeping a bit better pace now. Still
I
a
showed
little
to work out
slow,
if you
but
two were
it's
fighting
not-
or not, but
I'm not as
Yeah.
sluggish slow as I was in the first one.
I think Part might be pushing. Oh!
Did you get close to it?
I did. Which is nothing to brag about, because I'm on the sausage and the mediums.
He's a better driver though, isn't he?
Yeah. I thought this was going to nerf the likes of Part, but it did it.
Yeah, it was always going to strengthen the likes of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the last one, definitely. We've managed to nerf Blake though, so it's halfly done its job.
50% there.
I remember every week they'd bring out a new Fortnite patch, and we'd go through it looking at what they'd nerfed that week. That's what these tournaments feel like. Right, we managed to slow Blake down. Right, next week it's Pat.
Once you've nerfed both Blake and Parp, who are you going to have as your teammate?
Hey, and he puts himself with the fast people.
Oh, Blake!
That's really good.
Nice,
I was
Chris.
saying no. I just had to stay still there. I have no idea which way you go.
just stay still.
I can't bloody keep up, Chris.
I'm just desperately trying to chase Glenn down, but I don't
Yeah.
think there's enough laps for it.
You're getting there.
What's the gap, Chris?
It's 8 seconds now, so I've taken 4 seconds in 3 laps.
Well, there you go. So you...
Oh,
But
wow.
there's only 4 laps left, so I think it's...
No, it's alright. Pressure.
Get
You go
Blake
in.
as well while you're at it.
Oh, I'm not an issue. I'll jump out of the way for you to be on me.
Do you want to jump out of my way as well, Blake?
You get to me, probably, because my front light's at 66%. I'll probably be in the pits. I'm going to just run it and see if it pops.
When did you pit?
Like 4 or something.
Oh,
God, if
about
it
that
pops,
6.
it will pop. I'll be amazed if it doesn't pop.
God. Does it pop with reduced damage?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, we on reduce. I didn't know that. Do we always run reduce?
We have
Yeah.
been in these
No.
little
Yeah.
tournaments. We were running full
we? Okay.
in the full season.
Okay.
Is that hat reduced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you could somewhat get away with a yellow wing. Or limey green.
So what does I thought reduced damage just meant that if you hit something, it has
Yeah.
it creates
Yeah,
less
I heard
damage.
that,
Does
right?
it actually make the effect less? As
Oh, it's
well,
definitely
or
more
not?
drivable on reduced. Yeah,
Is it okay?
I'm pretty sure.
I wasn't aware
So
of
it's
that myself.
in theory harder to knock the wing off, and when you do give it a good bash, it's not as bad as it would be. Right. Okay. I guess that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
didn't
That's what I
realise
thought, but I don't have any particular evidence for it. So just what I thought it was.
It sounds like reasonable.
And I'm here thinking it was just harder to damage the wings.
No need to worry about tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
What do you want me to do about it, Jeff? Say.
We've all
Give me
been there.
suggestions, not just issues. Give me solutions.
You don't get that with
Solutions,
Bono
man.
and Hamilton, do you? What do we do, Bono? Hey?
You get it with Kimmy though, and his engineer.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeff, can you hear me? No.
He can.
No.
He can hear you.
he heard your rant, and he's unplugged his headphones.
Head down, Ray. Head down.
Yeah.
Understood.
Always with the head down.
For what? that the back and forth you had with the engineer saying I can't hear you, and he's like,
That was amazing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then why
Can
do
you
you
hear me?
answer?
No. Okay.
"Can you hear me?" No. But you're answering.
When was that? Was that recently?
Very recent. I think it was this season, wasn't it?
It was the first race.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first race, I think.
Oh, I missed that. That's funny. Is that Kimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's worth digging out actually because it was pretty good.
I think it was in like a practice session or something. I don't think it was a race.
It'll be on one of those compilations, won't it? Kimi Räikkönen's
Best radio.
radio moment.
Make sure it's a recent video and you're golden.
Clayton, what's your pace like at the minute?
Better than I expected, but not good enough to trouble you. But I think you're too far back.
Oh yeah, I'm too far back, but it's dropped quite significantly since I pitted. But I wanted to get an idea of how much you're pushing.
Oh, I'm in just get home mode. Got the gaps.
Okay.
I don't think I've pushed all race. I've just cruised to third. It'll be an unbelievable result. I'll be delighted with this if I can keep it clean for a couple more laps.
Ray looks like she's miles ahead.
Unbelievable result as Clayton does well in a season opener.
I know, yeah. Shock.
Shocking.
I'll exhibit A qualifying. No further questions.
Qualifying where all the points are.
Well, 4 of them are.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not all of them, is it?
Well, to give you an idea,
So many.
my fastest lap is a 53 point something that I can't see. I think it was an 8. So definitely
man.
not quick.
What's
What
the
are your
fastest
tyres
lap?
on, Blake? Sorry.
Sorry?
I've got the fastest lap.
What is it?
85% my right front.
Okay. Let me know when yours pops.
Are you going to beat it if I tell you?
No, I very much doubt it. I'm just interested.
It's a 51.6.
Oh, right. That's about 5/10 better than my current fastest, so I'd be very surprised. Do you get a point for fastest lap in this thing?
No, you get 2.
Oh, hello.
They're generous with their...
I won't be beating that part. I'll try, but I don't think I will.
Well, Chris, I pray to God my right front doesn't explode in the braking.
Okay.
Is yours gone?
No, that Chris is out to get me into the hairpin.
Okay. I'm very nervous.
What are you on?
Intact.
83.
Oh, you were a lap after me, weren't you? I'm on 88 now, but the final S's always push it up like 4%.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, Chris.
Whoa.
Oh gosh. Don't do that.
Come on,
Tell you what,
boys.
Clayton. 2 or 3 more laps.
Oh
Been
yeah.
having a situation here.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
Oh, you've been closing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him now on the
Rain Clayton in last week.
start finish straight.
Oh, it does not want to turn anymore. 91%.
Oh.
Is it still? Sorry, is it still intact, Blake?
So far,
Oh wow.
91. 75% left front for next race.
I was hoping you'd pick, because...
I thought about it. I was trying to work it out, but I thought I may as well just risk it.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't think I'd even have the pace to get fastest lap because I'd be putting on worn tyres anyway.
Nah, and you'd
It
lose...
was worth trying to defend the 2 points on track.
Yeah, you're just as likely to lose your tyres as me, I think, at this point. I'm not...
It's pretty much once I get to 75, 80, it's looking good, really. I think it is a bit more forgiving on reduce, but it can go. 94.
Oh my god. It'll completely go when you get 100, I guess, then. I reckon.
Well done,
There it
Mark.
is. On pop.
Bastard.
Yes. Very good.
5.
Damn, what was your lap 51.6 what?
Oh, there he goes.
655.
Oh no.
Oh, I got like a 6.98. I was pushing
There's a
so
pop.
hard.
Oh,
Bit
well
of the
done.
hairpin.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, what the fuck? Uh-oh.
Oh, my left
Somehow
has
I've run
gone.
out of fuel.
Yeah, mine's gone.
What?
How do you run out of fuel in F2?
Hang on. So we've
What?
got.
I'm in low fuel mode. Oh, you both got punctures behind me.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
some.
So we got Chris with no fuel and Blake and punches.
You
and
ran
Jack's
out. I
facing
got
a
like
wall.
1.3 spare.
Yeah, I'm out.
Fuel.
Well, I've been driving in
yeah.
like quali the whole time, but
Yeah, I had 0.7 left.
I didn't
Honestly,
look,
shit.
but I
Oh.
don't think I had.
I only
Yeah,
looked
you can't
at they
change
said.
the number you've got.
Well, you have to
No.
drive with like lift and coast, but to be honest, I didn't even consider it.
I
I
swear they always
run
overfill.
No, I
out
didn't
of
think
fuel
about
in
it.
F2.
They overfill by like 2 laps, I'm
Oh,
sure.
I'm so glad that you go had flats behind me.
Wow, yeah.
It's so annoying.
Oh, they've got
I
different
actually,
flats.
I actually did a 360. If I hadn't have done that,
Oh,
I'd have
front
probably
left, front
got
right.
you. Oh, is your front left, Jack?
Yeah, I don't know why. My front right was higher in where.
Maybe
That's
you're looking up
RNG.
more.
Possibly, but then
If it's higher in where, there must be some randomness in when it pops, though, mustn't there? So
there
if,
definitely
It
is,
has
yeah.
to be RNG.
I was definitely expecting the right hand one. Yeah.
There he is. Oh,
How the fuck did you get a podium out of that? That's insane.
He kept it clean like he always bloody does.
Yeah.
His teammate cleared out half the field into turn one.
I should screenshot.
And then drove up.
I should screenshot the WhatsApp chat when we discussed this in depth. The only thing that hasn't gone right so far is he didn't get the qualifying fastest lap.
Oh, that time. Oh, there was 2 laps there where I was purple sector in the middle sector, and I scuffed up the last one with the S's, and I couldn't believe it. Ah,
27 points. That's quite a lot, isn't it?
that's huge. Yeah,
it's enough.
it's a lot more than 4.
Will you?
Before we all crack on, does anyone want to talk about that race? Starting with you, Papi.
I feel pretty bad about how the start went because Lemon and I were side by side into turn 1, and then it was a pretty good battle we had actually for the first 7 seconds of the race until I took him out.
I enjoyed
I would
it.
have to review the tape. I felt a bit bad because I think I probably take quite a different line to Lemon in turn 2, so I think you probably weren't. I hadn't thought about being other cars being there and taking cutting quite tight at the start of the turn. So probably a combination of me taking a tight line and you moving outwards meant there was collision. Otherwise, it wasn't the most interesting race. Hence why I went for some fastest laps, which I think I was very lucky to get Ray there. Because that is tight. Yeah, Ray?
Yes. Yeah. No, that was close.
Have you got any thoughts from that, Ray?
Just happy to stay out of trouble into turn 1 and 2, I guess, to scoff at 2nd place.
Yeah.
And then it was just that part was just gone. And you were close at one point, Colin, but it was a reasonable gap. And yeah, that just bringing it home. Tried so hard for the fastest lap on the soft tyres, I just couldn't get it. Could not get it. Part was on another level. Another level.
My race, I have the slowest, fastest lap. I just kept it clean and steady while everyone else crashed. Lemon.
Yeah, all right. Like pole was a bit of a bonus. Wasn't expecting that, so that's good. I think 4th, I would have been quite happy with before the race. I don't think you did anything wrong, Parp, in that corner. I think I was obviously on the inside, so was like gravitating towards the outside, and I think I was just slightly behind you. So as I kind of turned in, or didn't turn in, as these F2 cars tend to do, obviously it kind of dragged me towards you, and then, like you said, if you took a slightly tighter line, that's that's fine. But I think it was just unlucky the way we hit each other, because it just meant that I just got 180'd immediately. But I don't think it was. I think it was just a racing incident, really.
Okay.
And yeah, from there, had pretty good pace, but was at the back at that point. So managed to kind of. Blake had an issue, and I think pitted. I was mixing around ace, and then
They've had many issues.
I had an issue of my own where I kind of spun it up out of the last corner, and then just kind of ploughed on. Managed to get past Chris, who went into a wall, had the jump on Blake because he needed to pit again, so it was on really old tyres by the time I came back out. Managed to hold position from him and Ace. I think I passed Ace at one point, which was quite nice. We had a nice little side by side for a few corners. So yeah, I probably had the pace for third if I had more laps, but I definitely didn't have the pace of 1 and 2. So yeah, almost pretty much what I could have got. So that's good.
Nicely done. Bit of an adventure. Ace, how was your
As
race?
usual.
8th to 5th.
Considering I was 50 odd seconds behind par, surprisingly instant 3. That's how bad my pace was. Yeah, just so slow. I don't think I've got any confidence putting the traction down. It was better once I put the soft tyres on. I wasn't far off of Lemon's pace in the second stint, and I managed to hold off Chris without any troubles really in the end. But yeah, I'm just the slowest person on the grid, so all I can do is just pick up places when incidents occur. Yeah, that's it. I just got to try and drive clean and see what I can pick up.
Next up is Chris.
Shall we start the formation lap while we're chatting, or is that too much?
Yeah. Is everyone happy with the setup and everything that we can't really change?
Setup.
Yeah, there's nothing really to do, is there?
The setup's done. It should still be there from last race.
Right.
There's
But
an
we can
interesting
change it if we
ultimate
want.
strategy available.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always.
Yeah, so what we'll do in future, we'll do the last 3 reviews on the formation lap.
Okay.
But so, is anyone not ready?
No, good to go.
Right.
No one went to the loo there, did they?
Too late, Chris.
If Jack's still here, then I'd say not.
Jack's.
We got formation lap, so we're all good. So who's left to review?
Chris.
Yeah. So I think, I got caught up in turn 2 at the start. Was driving around with some kind of yellowy green ring damage that was okay, but once the tyres started to go, it got very difficult to keep it on track. And then a lap before I was going to pit, I went deep and knocked the other side of the wing off completely. But I did have a bit of racing before that. Like I caught Glenn up and we went down the big straight side by side, round the hairpin and down the next bit side by side without crashing, which was quite fun. But yeah, apart from that, after I came out of the pits, I was just trying to catch Glenn. I think before I ran out of fuel, I got the gap down from 13 seconds to 5.5, but then obviously the fuel dropped off. But looking at the pace of everyone, I think me and Lemon are pretty similar pace. Not fast enough for the top 2, but probably quick enough to get everybody else if we can keep the race clean this time.
Yeah, you were holding your own in front of me, Chris, with wing damage, so I only benefited because you whacked it in the wall again.
Yeah, my main strategy, my main hope was to get points in race 1. I expect to be less competitive in race 2 now. Everyone's had a look at the track, but we'll see. I'm starting in the same place I did first time round, so I'll hopefully have a clean race, and I'll keep an eye on the fuel gauge this time.
Nice. Blake.
Roughly one. I think my pace when I was clean wasn't too bad. It wasn't as quick as half. No way. Maybe it's smidge off the road, but I was probably in the sort of next step down. Though too many spins for myself, and main issue for me was knocking the wing off lap 4, having started on mediums, so put the softs on, and it was just limping them home basically. Thankfully, Jack had also had a lot of struggles, so I didn't quite get last place. Yeah, just needs to be a lot cleaner this time.
Yeah, and Jack.
Yeah, I kind of half kept out of trouble in the opening laps, but sort of didn't also. And there was lots to capitalise on. There was a lot of changing around in the early laps, but yeah, in the end I just made too many mistakes. I had to get myself out of escape roads a couple of times, and obviously ended up on the softs too early. Yeah, that sort of screwed me really. But well, we'll see how this one goes, though.
Well, you're in the right part of the grid, aren't you? So,
Well,
nice one.
theory. Massive. Oh,
Sorry, Jeff.
that's alright. Don't want to be there yet. What? Sorry, couldn't do much for that one.
Jack.
Not enough space through that bit, is there? I didn't think. Sorry.
All good.
Alright, I'm in my designated place now.
Ooh, I had to pull out of that one.
I also lost traction there, so I wouldn't have. Given you. Okay. Oh.
On your inside, someone. Yep. Oh, Chris.
Chris, why me?
Alright.
Oh, I fucked
That
it
was
as well.
scary.
You alright, Chris?
Beautiful, Jack.
Managed to
Alright.
escape?
You're okay.
Yeah.
I
Alright,
guess the wall kind of pushes in on your side, doesn't it?
yeah, a little bit, yeah. I thought you knew I was there, but it's alright. I was just slightly
yeah.
overlapping with your wheel, that's all.
Yeah, I
That
knew you were
point.
there. I was staying on the outside of Ray and assumed that meant you had enough space, but if the wall's not straight, I guess that doesn't...
I've got enough space there. Who's that?
I know, that's me. I just had so much understeer. I knew you were there.
It's fine. I was thinking, Jesus, this gap's getting tighter and tighter. Oh, turn, mate. Come on.
Oh, here we
no.
are again.
We're not doing this again. I'm over here.
Oh, are you still there? You're still there?
Oh, I'm still there.
Oh, there's another gap!
I was hoping your guilt from last time would scare you off.
On your right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got the room.
Are you wounded, Jack?
I am, if that makes it feel any better.
It does. Nah.
No, I braked a little, well, not too far off my normal mark, but of course it was a bit of a traffic jam, wasn't it? So.
I got away with it.
Yeah, I mean,
damage-wise,
you're
so
not too far back. Okay,
yeah.
that's good as well.
So you shouldn't have too much guilt.
Okay. I'll try not.
Bloody hell! Handbraked it around there.
Oh, I thought you left it a bit late to break, and you managed to make it stick.
Yeah, it was fine, but I just lost rear wheel traction, like turning. Steady, son. Steady.
Oh dear, that's not as much downforce.
Tell you what, not a lot of front end on this car.
Tell you what, Chris, Vietnam was a fucking shit idea.
They were all shit. There was only like 3 good tracks in there.
Ah well. Quick move.
Alright, come on.
Very slowly in my case, but
It doesn't bode well for the rest of the season when practice here didn't give us that much of an edge. That's for sure.
Oh, no, it's happened again, for fuck's sake.
What happened, Lemon?
Well, I was on your inside.
Was there contact?
Yeah. It's basically the exact same thing happened as having parts, but, you know, it's not your fault. It's just the stupid car won't turn.
Not a great corner, that one either. So. I feel like you've got loads and loads of room, but...
That's why they call it Assassination Corner.
Ah, do they?
Yeah. We were calling it Poo On, but that was a code.
Yeah. Poo On actually means assassination in Belgium.
I feel like I've been Poo On.
Are you damaged there, Lemon?
Am I damaged? Yes. A little bit. Not significantly.
I'm moderately damaged, Clayton, just so you're aware.
I managed to moderately damage myself as well. I must have got close enough to get some dirty air, and I just
yeah, I mean, through this bit of the track, it's...
couldn't make a good turn.
How bad are you? Just so I know.
Yellow.
Yeah, me too. Oh.
That corner was what got me. Just wouldn't turn in. So
yeah, that's got me a few times in practice.
I suppose I was so far away from other cars in the last race. Just the strategy and everything. I had nothing but clean air.
How many points did you get for last?
Not enough to make it worthwhile. You might as well fucking throw a Hail Mary at it. This is what I'm sort of...
Well,
trying.
you and Jack are within sniffing distance, aren't you? So
you should get us.
I'll certainly be doing that.
Right,
This car feels entirely different from last race.
Until you get to Assassination Corner.
Yeah, that's it. I just need to be nowhere near anyone in that corner.
I'm glad we're all damaged here at the back then. Makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it?
Check your MFD for a new strategy.
Despise that corner so much. Oh, he's gone.
Go through.
Caution.
Oh, Blake again, on it.
The Blakey in front of me.
I'm in a damn sandwich.
Hey! Fantastic stuff. Clayton.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm very happy with that actually. I hate it, but
That was close.
yeah, was a bit.
You got any damage, Blake?
Yeah, all went through. Oh, no.
Sorry.
Whoa, hello.
Keeping your gap.
Oh, fuck's sake. I need to let you back through, Chris, so you need to go past.
Oh.
Can I protest at my 3-second penalty for
I'll let you back through again, yeah?
corner cutting to avoid Chris? You didn't have to do that, thank you.
Sounds like a ding dong back there. Well, that's not the fastest way around that corner.
Carl, you were braver on the throttle than I was. Oh, wow.
Oh, he's still there. Bloody hell.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Oh, I'm so scared. I don't know who's where. Okay.
I'm in full yellow front wing town.
Okay. That was a bit
Full yellow.
spicy for my.
Okay, I need to change the brake bias now because that's a lot of downforce that I don't have.
2 positions I just lost.
Did you have a moment out of
Whoa,
that exit there?
what was that?
I did. It's quite a fast moment.
I've
Okay, yeah,
introduced.
because
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
let them talk.
on my screen you were completely sideways and it looked like you were going in the wall. It must have been a visual glitch. I thought it was a visual glitch. I guess a mix of two.
No, I was pretty sideways. It was close.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Oh. God.
Chris, you're doing so well. What happened?
I know. I've got a yellow wing.
Oh,
Same place I took it off in the last race as well, so it's like I was traumatised.
It's like bowling with the barriers up here. This is so difficult. This is incredible. Trying to keep Lemon behind while bouncing around the track it's been great fun. Trying to fucking spin round corners to get turning.
Oh, that's a wall. Hello,
Wow, 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 wow. Sorry, Lemon. You just take your time with me. I'm a wounded animal.
I am going to be on such high deck carp come the end of these 11 laps. I don't know what you're going to be on, but it's going to be scary.
You're inside, Chris. Sorry. Spotty, I broke myself.
Oh, do you see that?
I didn't actually. It's around the corner from me.
Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened, I'm fine, you're fine, we're good.
Oh, avoided.
Oh, I'm still here.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Is that
No!
even a thing? Oh, what are you doing there? It's not an overtaking. You got a big straight, Jack.
You were fucking. I couldn't have no room. There was 11.
I don't know where I was meant to go.
Oh,
I had lemon on my
on the
outside. I had lemon on the outside. I mean, a sandwich.
Oh, I thought he was
As in-
behind
as in-
you at that point.
Well, he was still behind, but he was on the outside. We were 3 wide, going into a corner which jinx. What is going on? Is Lemon? Oh, what's happened there, Lemon? Is that me? I'm going to assume that was me then, but it seems okay.
Oh,
From the silence, I would assume so.
Oh, Jesus, what? Oh,
These
red wing.
virtuosi cars this weekend, bloody hell.
How have you broken that late pop and kept it in?
Oh, I can't drive this fucking
It's
hell.
not the fastest line there.
Oh. No, go away! I want to win!
No, so, Clayton, that wasn't your fault. I spun it on my own. Sorry, I was on mute,
Okay.
but I couldn't turn it off with the S's.
Okay.
I didn't want to risk it. I just got a bit too throttle happy coming out of the hairpin and kind of had
Come on.
a quarter spin. But
Yeah.
because I was right near the barrier, I needed to like do a little reverse.
I saw the yellow flag and I never saw your car once. It was really weird. Like I didn't even catch it in the rear view.
Well, we were side by side in the turn-in
Yeah.
area for the hairpin, but
I got that much.
then I just spun it on the inside.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, nothing to do with you.
Oh,
Well,
I
apart
haven't
from the
had DRS
compromise
there
line,
yet, I don't know where to
that's your problem.
brake! Oh, bloody hell. I didn't know where to brake. I haven't
Oh,
had
still here.
DRS. Oh my god,
Oh, steady.
that was a lock-up pop, that was.
I know. I didn't turn in because I saw I might kill you.
Thank you for not turning in, I nearly killed you. I would have felt really bad. I'll leave the taking people out to you.
Ooh.
Correction, me and my teammate.
Hang on. No, I've been proved innocent of all
I
crimes.
thought you just took...
He nobbled Jack.
Just took me out, yeah.
Oh, what? At that corner? I tell you what.
Cold-blooded.
I'm going to show you the replay of this because you're going to go. Fair enough.
He's not having it.
I'll be honest, I was quite surprised you put your car there, Jack. But
I did
but
not
that's-
put my car there. You lot were having a fucking
I'm not-
fight.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not saying he
Where to
didn't.
go?
I'm not saying he didn't nobble you. You're my teammate, remember?
Not saying there wasn't knowledge, but
Yeah, it was definitely nobblage.
Oh, have I done that? Have I hit the wall? Never hit the wall there. Oh, I'm fucking dirty here, innit? No.
I don't know how
sorry,
you-
Lemon. I've got a red front wing.
Oh wow! Have you hit the wall again?
Twice more. Orange then red.
Oh right. Fair enough.
You're seeing some of the best driving you've ever seen. With me locking up, spinning into every corner. Oh,
Yeah, it's making it quite a difficult target actually.
yeah. I'm going to make it hard for you, but just be patient.
Oh yeah.
That's no
I'd
problem.
expect nothing less.
There you go.
Pop,
Yeah.
may I inquire to your tyre deck?
You can inquire.
Yeah.
Go. Oh wow, these are warmed. Okay.
That'll be your quali set.
Yeah.
If you send it in writing, Ray, I'll get back to you within the regulation 10 days.
Okay.
Oh, Chris, what's happened?
Well,
Oh, boy.
I was trying to race Glenn with a yellow wing while fuel saving because I'm on minus 0.15 laps, and I just
fine,
ended up.
What
I
do
don't
you do to
understand
your
that.
car?
I don't know.
Oh, do you know what it
That's
could
it.
be?
That's Codemasters. That's not Chris, surely.
What's your wings
Yeah.
at, Chris? What's your wings at? Oh,
5,
sorry.
6.
That's why you got too much high downforce. It's eating up your fuel.
Well, it's
What are you on?
ridiculous.
What are you on? Sorry.
5, 6.
Oh yeah, that is
You're
my
using
driver.
you're using too much wing, so you're having to push through extra drag.
That's a massive amount though. Because I'm on.
It's nuts that you can't. I mean, I'm not even at the halfway point on those wings, and it's impossible to get the car around.
Of everyone here, though, you shouldn't have any excuses. You should surely have done a practice race.
Not at 50%, 25, 50%
Oh,
before.
DRS,
No.
no, you're
I
gone.
think we have, haven't we?
And I don't think it would have made any difference if I'd done a practice race because I don't know. I wouldn't have known what to do about it.
Hang on. Do we have the ability to change fuel modes?
No.
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 Yeah, it's your right
How do you
foot.
say fuel then?
It's your right foot.
Lift and coast.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
go
that's-
steady on the
wait.
accelerator.
When you passed me, Glenn, I lifted off the accelerator like 2/3 of the way down the straight because I was trying to save fuel, which is why
Yeah,
you
I had
caught
a
me.
feeling. I all of a sudden very
Sorry,
quickly
mate.
caught you.
That's probably a bit
That's
too
coming.
much. To coast, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's not what lifting.
It's meant to be kind of like 20 meters before you would normally brake or something, or 50 meters before you normally brake.
Yeah, and I decided I wasn't because I'd been trying to keep Glenn behind me while lifting for laps and laps, and I was still losing fuel. So I decided to just let him go and just try and get a huge amount up on one straight to try and get back in it and focus on
Okay.
staying ahead of Blake. But then when I was trying to brake for it whilst going slowly, I left it too late, and now I've got double yellow, double yellow wing, and I'm still going to run out of fuel.
Well, at least now you know.
Brake.
If you in practice in future, if you run out of fuel in a 50% race, just lower your wings. Because we've
That's
all got the
just
same.
irritating though. It's,
I know, but it's kind of it's
part
not
of the
that you've got
series.
less fuel, is it? It's that
no, but
you're
you should.
driving differently.
You should. It's not like I've got the wings on 10, 11 either. Like it's a street circuit and I'm on 5, 6. Like
Oh,
the fact you can't
different
change the
level.
fuel is annoying.
It's odd that they don't
factor that in when they allocate you fuel, because you'd
I
have
thought I had
they'd-
less fuel than you anyway, Jack. So I thought I had less downforce than you, didn't I? You've got 7
no,
front wing, yeah?
No, I've got 6 front wing.
But your rear's lower, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys
Wow,
are
my
running
front
high-
wing is
high
really
front wing.
low then.
Yeah. So Jack, are you running out of fuel as well?
I think I'm
Are
at
you-
3.6 or something.
I'm
You've had
fine.
You've had a
2-4
pit stop.
over here.
Oh,
I had a pit
4-4.
stop.
Yeah, my front wing is I think I'm at 2. No, I'm at 4. 4 to 6. My wing.
What's your preset?
I'm at
Ray?
3-4 actually.
Oh,
I
you
went
drive
preset. Yeah, I went
presumably.
preset 3 and lowered the front wing.
Yeah, well, everyone has 6. I think it was 3 set 3. That's got 6 as a rear wing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
Well, so what's
preset
your
4.
what are you 4.6 then?
I'm 4.6. Yeah.
I was.
So,
I was
5.6
3.6.
is not.
No, you wouldn't. have
That's
thought
not that
was-
different.
that's
No, I don't
fair.
think it's that. I think it's a glitch.
I think it must be a glitch. Yeah, that's
Is everyone else on
ridiculous.
manual then?
What?
Manual gears?
Gearing, yeah.
No,
I am.
I'm automatic.
I'm
yeah.
not. I'm an auto.
automatic.
Weird. Yeah, that's strange.
Hart, mate. I hate to say it, but another level tonight, bud. That was domination.
Half winning again.
Yeah. He got me 2 laps ago, and as soon as I lost DRS, he's pulled out 4 seconds on me.
Oh, Jack's picked up a very nice 2 points.
Oh, well done, Jack. Yeah.
I have to, really.
Nice one, Jack.
What was your time?
151.3.
Nice.
We're removing that pen as well, Pop. I
Good
wasn't
team
even in the
result
time.
there, Ray. Real good team result.
Oh yes, third ace! Nice, I didn't even notice. Nice
Come on,
job, mate.
Chris, looks like you at least hold out.
That's great for the
I'm-
constructors, like you said.
I'm really happy with that second race.
Yes, mate.
Oh no,
Considering my crap pace in
No, it
first.
has died now.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
did-
good
I-
bounce back.
you got it. The
I
line's
couldn't
coming,
have done
the
that
line's
last
coming.
lap any slower.
Line's coming.
Come on. Here we go.
Oh, tell you what, Chris.
I did the
matter of
last 3
meters there.
corners in low fuel mode, and I coasted for most of it. The
Wow.
lap.
You did so well then.
Chris, I'll let you go more into it in the race reports, but I really, really enjoyed that battle we had. That was great, mate.
Well, I had a damaged wing and I was coasting, so I can't say
I
I
know, but it was wheel to wheel. It was a lot of wheel to wheel. You shouldn't underplay it just because you had a front wing damage. It was a lot of wheel to wheel stuff.
Yeah, I was having to. Well, yeah. I was having to pull off the throttle, and then when I thought Glenn had just enough to come alongside me, smash on the throttle again to try and hold him off. So there was a lot of funky corners.
Ace, that's great for constructors. Oh, what a bounce back,
Yeah,
Ace.
rough drink.
Race 1.
Jack, have you got any memory of what lap it was where we were 3 wide?
Oh, early doors, wasn't it? Like
Early.
lap 5?
Okay.
No, it wasn't that early, was it?
No, I'd have thought it was about 6 to 7.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Did you fall right back after it, or did you? Were you still
Yeah,
close?
I did.
Okay,
I
so it might have
was,
been lap 7 then.
I lost about 5 seconds. But that's it.
I'm gonna just
yeah.
try and catch it. Well, I guess while I'm doing this, could someone put the results in the WhatsApp, please? Both the full weekend results and the race results would be much obliged. While I try and clear my name. Pup, you've won 2 races, and you've got almost maximum points, 42.
I can't really complain about that, can I? Jack making the fastest lap at the end, the bastard.
I love how you found a complaint, though. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Classic
Oh, well.
Pop.
That was a fun race. I managed to take out Lemon again and then overtake some people, so really it couldn't have gone better.
Did someone grab those photos? I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Oh,
I did
no.
it by accident, I'm afraid.
I should have it in my recording.
Oh yeah, it'll be on my YouTubes. So who was second overall in the weekend? Was it Ray? Oh, Jack, I think I'm going to be cleared here of all charges. Fucking hell! I think
it
I'm
might have been
alright.
me. I finished second
We'll find
twice,
out.
so
Yeah, it's going to be you. Who else is it going to be?
well, I don't know.
Who could have finished between you and
Nomad?
Pop? Go on then, Ray.
Wait, what about me?
Have a pop.
Yeah, second race, starting 7th. I made up, I think, 2 positions, maybe 3 at the start, and then I managed to get a nice couple at the after the long straight. That hairpin there, coming into the last sector. I think I got Lemon and Chris there. Then I was up to second, behind Blake. Blake unfortunately had, it looked like one of those classic F2 gear 3 to gear 4 out of the hairpin shifting spins. So I got the lead, and then trying to manage tyre wear and trying to drive off, but Pop was just hammering me down. He got past Chris, and then it was all over, really. I lost DRS. He got past me, I think, lap 8. I lost DRS lap, like, the end of lap 9, start of lap 10. So once that happened, he, in a lap and a half, he pulled out nearly 5 seconds on me. So he was just flying tonight. But I'll take second place twice. Good points for me, personally, and good points for ART, with Ace coming in the second race too, getting a double podium for the team. So, very happy overall. I hate that it was picked. I chose it just to be spicy. I didn't think anyone would pick it. And
It could have come up on the random one, though.
it could have, yes, but it might not have. But we've got it out of the way here now, so who knows? But,
Monaco next.
Yeah. Yep. Don't say that. But no, I'm happy. Happy with the weekend.
Yeah, well done. You had good pace. Underlying that sort of thought I've always had, that you can turn up and be quick. So well done. Who's next? We've got Lemon finished 3rd in the weekend. Wow, with 20 points tied with Ace. Well done, both. Fucking hell. So I'll go Lemon, as he got the qualifying points.
Yeah. So that was a bit of an adventure, that race, to be fair. Started off reasonably well. I don't really remember what happened at the start. I remember being very close to Parp and getting squeezed into a wall. I remember being very close, not like intentionally, but just like Parp said, he was understeering. So I got squeezed into a wall with Parp. I think slightly before that, I had a similar incident with Chris, where I was like right up against the wall, and I think, like Chris said, the nature of the track and him being on the inside kind of squeezed me a bit too much. So we were lucky not to have a big crash there. And then I think I must have picked up a little bit of wing damage in one of those. And then it was like deja vu with in the shithead turn, whatever it's called.
Assassin's Corner.
So, yeah, Assassin's Corner. Yeah, sorry. So, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, isn't it? So I should have known better, really. Yeah, Ace kind of took the same line as Parp did. I took the same line as I did. And so what was I expecting to happen, really? So my shout of annoyance was not necessarily directed at Ace. It was directed at me being stupid 2 races in a row. And then what else happened? Yeah, had a nice little fight with Clayton and Jack after that, really caught up to the back of them, and then we were like, the 3 of us were scrapping a bit. I think they were both wounded as well. Jack, through that S's section, you were, I don't know what was going on, but you were everywhere, and it was I broke to avoid you, which then Clayton smashed his wing off on the back of my car, so sorry about that, Clayton.
No one's at fault for that.
But that was the S's is not a great place to have a scrap anyway, is it? But it was very treacherous, I would say, for a lap or 2 there. And then what happened? Jack. Like, I think my thought at the time, Jack, was that, wow, you brave putting your car there on this corner, especially when we were already too wide. So I'm not saying that I don't necessarily think you shouldn't have put your car there. I think Clayton was probably preoccupied, so even if he probably wouldn't have expected you to put your car there, but that doesn't mean you can't. But I think it was probably kind of it was a chancer's move. I think it would have been amazing if you'd pulled it off, but yeah, unfortunately, I think obviously the three of us all squeezed together. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, and then I spun it behind Clayton, and Clayton knacked his wing up, so I just passed him after a while. So it was incident packed, I would say. But I think for once, I don't think there wasn't any mistakes really. That there was no big shunts. I didn't break my wing on a wall by overdriving it or anything. So I think overall on the evening, I drove pretty well. I was just a bit unlucky, but that's fine. I don't mind that.
Well done, mate. 20 points is a pretty good haul
Yeah,
considering all the things that you went through.
That's pretty good. I'm happy with that for an evening's work.
Ace, you also got 20 points. 2 lots of 10s.
Yeah, I don't know how I managed 2 lots of 10s, considering I was 5th in the first race, 3rd in the second.
There's more points in the first race, isn't there? I think.
Interesting. Yeah, I need to get up to speed a bit quicker. I think not giving myself the full half hour in the qualifying, in virtue of trying to get a better qualifying lap, is hurting me too much.
I thought that at the time, actually.
That's definitely a lesson I'm going to take forward. And then also I made some setup changes, but some small tweaks that definitely helped in that second race. So yeah, the pace was a lot better. I have to say, some of the wheel-to-wheel racing, not only in that second race but the first race as well, have been fantastic tonight. And oh my goodness, I had to be really brave and really trusting in some of the moves I made. Like literally, my car fitted between a wall and the opposition car on more than one occasion. It was, oh my word, the video will I think back me up on that. But yeah, second race then. So kind of got squeezed out on a few places on the first lap, so found myself in last. And then I think Clayton and Jack might have had an incident. Oh yeah, Jack outbraked himself and Clayton had nowhere to go, so that put me up to 6th. Soon got in a battle with Lemon, I think. And yeah, I left. He broke a little deep into turn 1, and so I tried to go as wide as possible into turn 2, but then on the exit, it's just a natural pinching point, unfortunately, and perhaps I could have left a tiny bit more room, but I honestly thought I was going to be okay, and the next thing I heard, Lemon was cursing.
Effing and jeffing.
Yeah, and the dot was going backwards on the minimap, and I was like, oh fuck, that's annoying, because we were having a nice little battle. During that, or before that actually, Parp had got past, which was expected, and so he was chasing the 2 campuses. Blake
Campi.
Blake had another spin, which was really surprising. So that was an easy pass. And then I thought to myself, well, just keep pace, and Parp and Chris will start battling, and maybe Chris will make a mistake, which is basically what happened. And then me and Chris, although he's underplaying it, I felt like that 3-lap battle was freaking epic. It was from my point of view on my car. It felt great. So I'll let everybody else be the judge of that. But yeah, I was really enjoying that. And then unfortunately, Chris tried to go back up the inside after easing off early, and I think ended up in the wall. And yeah, I was another place and up to 3rd, and yeah, just brought it home from there. Yeah, I was really, really happy with my pace on the second race, considering the terrible pace on the first. So, and just overall happy with a really, really clean weekend, considering I was definitely overall one of the slower ones. So, yeah, really happy. Take 20 points.
Yeah, nicely done. Good points picked up. I think I'm next. I got 17 points for the weekend, which, when you told me it was Vietnam, I think I'm happy to take. Looking at the table, um,
I gotta leave, so
all right.
good racing,
Catch you
everybody.
later.
Yep,
Mm.
see you
Catch you
later.
later, Ray.
Cheers, Ray.
Of all the things that happened in that second race, I was actually mostly disappointed at myself for hitting the wall. You know that fast bit in the S's where you can kind of go through flat out if you line it up properly, and I just got it wrong with the slightly damaged front wing, which made it a more damaged front wing. And then the lap after, I think it was, I did it again. And then it was I was just easy pickings for Lemon. But before that, I had a lovely time defending from everybody. I really enjoyed that. I think I kept it on the right side of clean, but it was definitely close to edgy. But yeah, that's all right. Good to get the first race out the way, especially because it's Vietnam. And now I really don't want to race this track again. Like, this is it, surely. So that'd be nice. Next up in the standings is Chris, 14 points.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, so at the start, I went quite wide in the first corner in my excitement of getting a decent start, and then I think I lost out to Ray on the main straight of lap one. But Park was catching me up for quite a while, but I was pleased that I wasn't losing that time too fast.
Yeah, you definitely held that gap for quite a couple of 2 or 3 laps. The gap was fairly constant.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I was harbouring dreams of holding onto a podium spot at that point. But then the 90-degree right-hander after the hairpin, I took one of my end plates off to give myself a yellow wing, and then Parp obviously caught me up pretty fast, and he passed me in the first DRS zone of the lap, and I tried to get him back on the inside of that chicane, but kind of ended up taking up most of the track and pushing him off. And then I think so if I got it right, the computer told him he had to give me the place back, so I took it back, but then broke on the straight to give it back again, because I didn't really want to. It didn't really feel like a fight for something if I got it from a bad decision, basically. And that did bring Glenn quite a bit closer, but I thought I'd be okay, really, after the first race. But then, yeah, I noticed after about 5 laps, I was already down to red fuel. I was already on negative fuel. So I tried to coast into a few corners to see if I could kind of maintain it, and that brought Glenn into play. And then we did. It was right. We did have really good battle for like 3 laps. There was lots of coming in, undercutting and double switching at the hairpin and stuff. It was all pretty good, and I felt quite happy with how I was placing my car to block him whilst lifting into lots of corners. So that was good fun until at the end I could see I had done it for about 3 laps and my fuel was down to like I think minus 0.3 laps or something. So I could see I wasn't going to be able to keep it without doing something more drastic. So I basically lifted really, really, really early on a few of the straights, with the idea of then just kind of keeping the inside line once Glenn got back alongside me. And I just got the braking wrong in the hairpin after doing that once, because normal braking points don't apply when you're trying to coast in like that. And I took my other end plate off, so I had 2 yellow wings. And then from that point on, I was just looking at my fuel and trying to save enough to get to the end, which didn't really work. so I don't remember Blake getting past me, but I was happy not to end up in last. But I think I started the last lap with like minus half a lap's fuel, and I've been coasting aggressively for half the race. So I really don't know what was going on with that.
Hopefully it's a one-off.
Is
That's
Blake?
really strange.
It wasn't affecting you, Blake, was it? It's not like a Campos car issue.
No, I say I was fine. I
So
thought both races I had about half a lap spare.
Did it affect Jack?
No, Jack said he was okay.
The only thing
sent
I'm thinking.
I had to coast on the very last lap just to make sure I stayed above 0, but the first race I was nowhere near.
So I haven't done any of the 50% races, but I've been doing a few 25% ones, and I've never come close to running out of fuel with the same setup. So unless the fuel management is completely different at 50%, I really don't understand what was going on. Like, it was,
Welcome to Codemasters.
yeah, but it was both races. If I'd driven without trying to save it at all, I'd have been about 3/4 of a lap down by the end, which is it's not like a little bit of fuel. It's loads. So yeah, I mean, I guess I should be happy I saved some points in that second race, but I mean, it would have been a pretty easy fourth if I wasn't constantly trying to lift and coast, even with the wing damage. So it's not a race I'm happy about, but I should be glad I didn't come last in either one, given that I did most of Sector 3 in low fuel mode in both of them.
Or if someone had told you before the week that you'd be tied on points with Blake, I'm sure you'd take it.
Yes, but I wouldn't take... How many points are we on?
14.
17.
14.
I wouldn't take 14 from Vietnam as the first one. Like I was expecting us to drive away in the first race, because it's not a track anyone knows. It's not a track anyone likes, and we practiced it a lot.
I think we do know it. Like I know it's a new track, or was a new track last year, and we drove it like for the 50%. But like I didn't feel like I needed to relearn it in terms of like where the corners
I agree,
are.
actually.
Like the braking zones, yeah, but not where the corners are. Like I could draw this track on a piece of paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's that, but you haven't been driving it
Challenge accepted.
for 10 years. Like in the Formula One league here, I put it on 6th on the grid out of 11 cars, which I never managed again throughout the season, and it was just because there's not that huge. It's not like second nature.
You might just be good here, Chris. It might be that as well. Like you might just be better than people here. It could be that.
I've practiced it more than people are prepared to tolerate in the F1 league. I put a lot of eggs in this basket. But yeah, so I'm glad I've got some points, and I'm glad that the pace was reasonable. But I hope the fuel thing doesn't become a regular thing, because I just couldn't race the car properly. It was
Check my text to you, Chris. And while you're
pretty accurate, you know.
While you're doing that, Blake, you had a bit of a mare.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I threw it away in that second race, really. I got a good start, not as good as Chris, who came through like a rocket, but then got too excited and forgot to brake in time. So I think he pushed Jack a bit wide anyway, and then I was a bit distracted and I wasn't quite as tight to the inside as I wanted, so I think I bumped Jack as well, but I don't think it was anything wrong as such. Then first couple of laps, I think as everyone else was scrapping into like hairpins, I pretty much bolted. Had about a 3.5 second lead over Ray. Made a little error on lap 2 or 3, and the gap came to 2.5. But I was holding a good pace, and I was thinking I had a good chance of the win, or at least a solid podium. I had a couple of wobbles coming off the hairpin. And then I had the cat sitting next to me meowing, and I thought for about the first sort of 3/4 of that lap, I thought she was going to jump up on me while I was racing. So I don't know if that would play a part in it, but yeah, basically just like Ray said, and as I've done in race 1 as well, I think, just coming out that hairpin. So I think it's sort of that early transition in third gear, like the traction's there, and then all of a sudden it snaps, and it just speared me into the wall. And once again, I was just sort of parked across the track, so just had to be careful and not take anyone out as I recovered, which thankfully seemed to manage on both races. Then got lucky with that gave me an orange wing, by the way, and then Chris with his fuel issues gave me a free extra space, but the pace has been there. It's just consistency in these cars. They're not my favourite cars to drive, as you can tell, but I can qualify, and I probably could have been about third or fourth if I'd managed to pull the lap together. And both races I had pace to probably be again around third or fourth. And that last race had the chance, maybe even more, but just need to tidy things up a bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just a bad weekend, wasn't it? And then finally, opportunistic Jack.
Yeah. once again, a pretty miserable race weekend for me. The start of this race was a bit of a mess. Obviously, Chris came through, and that sort of I can't remember if you hit me or if I had to avoid or whatever. But that sort of compromised me to Blake, who then, I was sort of on the inside of and couldn't really have done much without losing a bunch of positions behind me. So I sort of thought, all right, I'll stick it in anyway, see what happens. And I got bumped and lost a load of positions, so that paid off well. And then I think, it was sort of more of the same for a little while. I think I went down from about second to fifth, sixth, something like that. I was behind Isaac. And then fast forward a bit, and we had. Oh yeah, that was it. So you, Clayton and Lemon, you were coming up on me, or you were like a couple of seconds back or something from me, going into like sector 3, lap 5 or something. And I braked a little bit too late. Kind of had to slow right down to avoid that corner going in the right-hander going into the S's. Hence why then you and Lemon came up on me at an absolute rate of knots as we started going into that section. I was like, I didn't have a fucking clue what I was going to do at that point, so I sort of tried to make room as best I could. I was absolutely shatting myself. I don't have a clue. So I like tried to make room where I could. Obviously, that's not the nicest bit of track to try and do that because there's no room. So it was a bit of a mess, I'll be honest. And then I think the following lap was when you got in front of me in turn 2 or somewhere, or something. I can't remember.
You talking to Clayton?
Yeah. Both of you, Lemon and Clayton.
I'm looking in the replay. I'm looking for it now. I don't actually know. I just know it was
remember.
very exciting.
Yeah, it was fun. It was not how I'd like to race. Really, I didn't feel in control at any point. I think something I've learned from this track is that I might have pace in terms of qualifying, although qualifying wasn't great for me because I couldn't put a good lap together. I just don't know how to race on this track. I don't know where the overtaking points are. I don't know what lines to take to defend and to attack.
When you do your practice, are you practicing with other cars, or is it just time trial? Or
we did a little bit of practice like right at the start of the week, but I didn't get to do much else. I didn't get to do anything else actually with other cars on track at all. So yeah, that was it really. Just didn't have any racecraft here. So, and yeah, then that roundabout. By the way, and I've always thought this ever since I was a toddler, that was an absolutely ridiculous move. I should probably not have done it. And I thought, okay, I'll do it because I think he's past Lemon, and I had a lot more speed through there because you two had gone quite wide because you were battling. I nicked up the inside. That's
out wide. So that corner is you hug the wall and then you cut in. Is the right way to do it?
Well, right.
For what it's worth, racing the AI, because I did quite a few races against the AI, I did that exact move to pass most of them inside on that hairpin. So if you'd practiced with other cars, you'd have thought that was a good move.
Yeah.
I think had I not been there, Clayton might have had more of his eye on you, and then you might. I think it's like there's clearly space on the track there, but I guess it's similar to like what happened with me and Papa and me and Ace. Is like the natural line of the corner means that the guy on the inside is like you have a hard time for the other guy to avoid you because you're in a kind of ever tightening space. So they've got to be really compliant for you. But I think on your screen, it looks like...
Yeah, you posted a video.
Get in there and go for it.
And then you went for it, yeah.
Yeah,
because I had a lot more speed through there as well.
Oh,
yeah, I think
it's a lovely little move.
I think it's fine to go for it. I just think it's one of those things where you kind of think, "Ooh, this is a bit risky." This,
Risk
Yeah.
versus reward.
I'll risk it for a biscuit.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I mean,
yeah.
in the moment, I couldn't see Lemon, so I thought, okay,
No,
Clayton's probably got room now.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I would have gone for it as well.
Yeah, I think if I was smart about it, and this is actually something I need to work on, is backing out of things in general. I don't seem to know when to do it and when not to do it. So I think because if I'd backed out early enough, got the power on early, like you say, I could have just steamed up with the RS
Yeah.
at the straight.
No,
That would have been a smart move.
So me and you, so twice you've basically snuck up on me. That's one of them, and the other one was the we went into the wall, into the Rolex sign, and both times I never really saw you there. One because you were too far back, and the other one I was concentrating on Lemon. So once I got bummed and once you got bummed, I think that's probably fair.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that one was entirely my fault, and I do apologise because it was just dirty. It was horrible.
It's all right.
But,
Well,
yeah. And I got my fastest lap, so I got some points.
That is good, actually. Yeah, that helps you a lot. So you've seen the results for the weekend in round one, but the league for the constructors, Dams is in last place with 27, which is Lemon and Jack.
Only a
Campos,
point then.
yeah, Campos is 28, which is Chris and Blake. ART 50, that's Ace and Ray, and Uni Virtuoso 59. So it's not horrifically open, but it's amazing how many points you get for a weekend in F2 if you maximise it. That's I mean, Parp could honestly win the whole title by the third weekend. Scary, isn't it?
How does that make sense?
What do you mean?
I mean, there are more points available, but there are also more points available in the second half of the
It
season.
just seems big, doesn't it? Because usually F2, it just seems big.
Yeah, Pop, just seems big. We behave. Winning all the points.
I mean, no, you're absolutely right, regardless of what the point system is. But you seemed very dominant today. I hope Chris and Jack change their tactics and pick a nice track next week. If it comes out of the
you can
hat,
be sure there's been the AI discussions coming back up again. That's cool.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
That's my strongest weekend in the bin.
I'm not
think-
convinced that it was ever
I
going to
think
be my
Brazil's
strongest
going to be
weekend.
your strongest.
That might not end up being your strongest weekend, Chris, because
Because there'll be AI to help.
No, but you clearly have got a decent pace in this setup, I would say, because you had two good results last week from what I saw from the results page. You were clearly mixing it this week, so I wouldn't worry too much. I think you've got some results in you.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, I would say we did have AI last week, and they were a big help. But this week, they were very easy to crash into at Vietnam when I practiced with them, so I didn't want to inflict them on everybody else.
I think it's a hard track to race at, just in general.
Yeah, that's right.
It's certainly no Austria.
But we still got a lot of people saying good wheel-to-wheel battles and what have you, which is the joy of this formula. They really are fun to race. Like my biggest fight was with Lemon and Jack, and I was wounded, and I was having a whale of a time trying to pick my line. And there was a bit where Lemon got round the outside of me, and it was he beat me purely because of having he was brave on the throttle, and got the jump, whereas I was too shy because of the wheel spin factor. And it was just a case of doffing my cap to him as he sailed past. Yeah, very good. Well, thanks everybody, and we'll have another one next week, I guess.
Certainly will. We know where it is.
You know where it is.
Well, yeah.
Are the golf people golfing tonight?
I can golf.
Probably yes, but I'll need like a 15-minute gap.
Yeah, it's all right. I could do the little gappy as well. Should we say
Quarter two?
two?
Yeah. Ace, is Ace here? or was it a free ball?
Yeah. That all sounds good.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Nice.
All right.
Um,
Catch you in a bit, chaps.
See you next week
Lemon.
for Vietnam
Bye-bye.
round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack and Lemon, we're Wednesday, aren't we, for D&D? Or is it
yeah.
Tuesday? I literally don't know.
Wednesday.
When?
It's in the chat, innit? Wednesday, okay.
Yeah,
thought
it's
so.
Wednesday. I'm gonna. We'll probably won't be able to start until 7:30 or afterwards on Wednesday. I'm picking
Okay.
up my car.
Oh, you haven't actually got it yet, then? Yeah, we should talk about your
No,
car.
I haven't actually got it. No.
Is that because you have to sort out insurance?
No, it's because they don't. Well, they don't let you drive it off the premises. I don't think anymore. But mainly it's because I'm part exchanging the car, but it's my parents' car, so I need to wait for them to send me the paperwork.
Ah, right, okay. Oh, but still, your first car, it feels great. Like when you're driving away with it in the first time and it's properly yours. Oh, what a moment! Where are you going to go first? Drive-through?
Portsmouth.
Home.
Home.
Oh, if you're talking about literally from the dealership, probably home a long way, the long way around. Although I'll have to get back for D&D, so I can't take too long driving around the country roads.
That's a good point. Are
Um,
you dreaming up a Scotland road trip or anything?
yeah, I would like to. That would be good.
In that car, do the Snake's
think
Pass
about
on the way up, which is around Sheffield. That's a fantastic driving road.
Oh, okay. I'll ask you about this again when we plan that.
You've definitely got a nice driving holiday car, anyway.
Should be. It's exciting. I was reading the Clarkson review of it today, and they were saying the best quote was when he said, "What car's got the best chassis in the world?" He said the Cayman 918 is pretty good, and the Ferrari 458 is pretty good, but the Fiesta's in the same league, which seems like a ridiculous sentence.
Not really, because it all factors in everything. So I personally don't like Fords, but I know they're really good cars. It's a really bizarre thing. I drove a really old
that sounds
Ford,
like you.
Yeah, I drove a really old Ford Focus, the car that everyone seemed to have, and it was old, and I drove it and I was like, bloody hell, this is a really good car. I wouldn't actually mind one of these, but then I remembered it was a Ford, so I said, no, I can't have one of those.
You're a bit strange.
I like my
Like
slow...
how you had a thing against Paladin, so you couldn't have made Java Paladin, even though it would have suited him.
Yeah,
And also,
Just have
you
a thing
basically
against
play a
Paladins.
paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm right. You know I'm right. So that's the main
No,
thing.
you're not. You're not.
I think Ace was buying a car. It was either Ace or it was my friend in New Zealand, and I said something like, whatever you do, just don't get a Peugeot. And they came back and said,
100%.
right, so you got a Peugeot, and then my mate in New Zealand also was going to get a Peugeot, like a SUV, and I said, don't do it, get the other one, which is like a Kia. And he went for a Kia, and he said literally in the first week he was driving it, he saw the Peugeot version of the car he was going to get on the side of the road broken down. So I had some good redemption there. But
I did
Yeah.
want a Peugeot actually. They have an electric 208 which looks amazing.
their electric car is good, actually. The 2.8 is pretty good in its class. It's too expensive, though, isn't it?
So I fancied. Yeah, I was looking at like leasing and all that sort of stuff, and it's just a bit too expensive. Much cheaper to buy something nice. It's petrol, but I just hate filling up at a petrol station. It feels just.
Feels shit, doesn't it?
Isn't it the most disgusting thing that you can do as a person in the first world? Is just pour fossil fuels into your personal transport. It's horrendous.
When you look at the people at petrol stations who don't know what pump they're at, all this business, and you're thinking, why are we letting them play with explosives?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know where the fuel filler cap is and all that.
Well, there was a poor woman in front of me, old lady, and she couldn't get a fuel filler cap back in. And this was only like 2 weeks ago, and I said to her, "Do you want me to help?" and she was just screwing it the wrong way. And it's like, it's a basic thing. She was doing it for over a minute. And I was thinking, at what point did you think of trying the other way? That's why I went up to her, because, you know, COVID, you don't want to talk to anyone, do you? But this poor old
Was
woman...
she just standing there repeating the phrase, lefty tighty, lefty tighty?
How do people get
she was...
to old age?
I love the idea that
not-
she was righty, not tighty.
Yeah.
It rhymes, it must be true. How do
Yeah.
people get to old age? Yeah, it's just the brain stop,
That's
don't they?
great.
Oh, am I still streaming? Because if I am, I'm in trouble. Hang on. Yeah.
Ageism. Bloody hell. Just add that to the list of...
Fucking hell. Let me stop that straight away.